Previously, on my so-called Gen X life, I hit 100,000 subscribers. Hooray! And to celebrate, I had Patrick Labrador from Little House on the Prairie on my Friday night live stream. Also, I posted a video about the most Gen X movies of the 90s, starting with 1990 and going year by year. But I had to stop at 1994 because there were too many movies to fit in one video. Don't believe me? Here's what I covered last time.
There's no missing the words that I laid out. You didn't play, you just got played out.
Yourself?
Oh, yeah. You know me. I've been keeping up with my JFK assassination theories, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My dumb dad got me this shortwave radio set so I could just speak to my friends back east. But I couldn't reach anybody.
If I had a normal family and a good upbringing, then I would have been a well-adjusted person.
Hey, yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute, hey.
Man, it's family business.
Wait a minute, hey, yo, what's your problem, man? Y'all are brothers. You ain't supposed to be fighting each other.
How you feeling?
Okay.
Come to my office, will you, Mr. Trotter? They want to see you.
Why?
I don't think they mean you any harm. I'll go with you.
Okay.
One more thing, and this is so important. Whenever we're not alone or I'm on the phone and I ask you something, doesn't matter what it is, you always say, "I'm right on top of that, Rose." Okay? Okay.
Together.
What do? Shower once a week?
Is that an invitation?
Douglas, Ben needs more, eh? Good.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Toe pick.
Oh, wow, look at that jacket.
Oh, this is so lush. Wouldn't you guys just love me in this?
Guys, what's the sitch? I'm bored.
Okay, my friend. Try and experience what I'm about to chirp in your lobes, okay, cool? Today, buddy, we're gonna discuss grindage. Have you filled the furnace, packed the cheeks, and stuffed the gills.
Check us out, man. Review our record.
Whoa, snap. Read it out loud, man.
Once again, when the shirtless Cliff Pontier starts to sing.
Wait a minute, man. I don't want to hear anything negative. Go on.
Okay, we're just about out of time, right? But before we go, we'd like to take a moment here for a Wayne's World salute to the Guest Jeans girl, Claudia Schiffer. Swing! Swing!
Mississippi State's offensive set. 2nd and 2 on our own 24. What defensive set might we call?
Eagle zip a hero unless a setback shifts into the eye.
Good. 3rd and 7.
Okie Thunder Lion.
What's your assignment?
Kill the quarterback.
James, why didn't you call me?
Call you?
Yeah.
When?
Ever?
Well, for the same reason I was so mean to Julie, what was her name, in 2nd grade, because I liked her, that's why.
Now, you kind of quiet, huh?
Guess so.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Betty, Judy, Josie, and those hot pussycats.
You're still working at the bar, though?
Yeah. You should come by.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Introduce me.
Tracy, this is my friend Carl.
What's happening? Nice to meet you.
You know Wooderson?
Oh. How's it going, man?
Hey. Pretty good. How's it going with you?
Say, man, you got a joint?
No, not on me, man.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Would you be willing to take the test again?
I don't know, man. Them tests are culturally biased.
Well, everything is culturally biased, Leon. I'm just trying to get you in college.
If I couldn't play basketball, would you be trying to get me in college?
No.
At least you're honest.
Oh, so my time ain't money, huh? I see you finally decided to join us. Get dressed.
It's all in there, buddy. The money, the shoes, everything. I don't need your kind of help, buddy.
And now, I want to, play in the NBA like anybody else would want to be. That's something I think about all the time,
playing in the NBA.
When I get in the NBA, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go see my mama. I'm gonna buy a house.
Hey, Chaz, why don't we just play the tape on the air? They're gonna be throwing deals at us.
Can't do that, man. Console's busted. Hey, it's this or nothing.
Who's this Michael guy?
Hey, we could just figure something out. Something wonderful.
Evian is naive spelled backwards. Can you turn this up, please?
Oh, would you loosen up? You'd feel a hell of a lot better if you just rip into the occasional customer.
Why? I don't bother them and they don't bother me.
A liar. Tell me there aren't customers that annoy the piss out of you on a daily basis.
There aren't.
How can you lie like that? Why don't you vent? Vent your frustrations.
It's a whole new ball game on campus these days, and they call it PC.
PC?
Politically correct. And it's not just politics, it's everything. It's what you eat, it's what you wear, and it's what you say. And if you don't watch yourself, you can get in a buttload of trouble.
And now, part 2 of the most Gen X movies of the 90s.
You don't think that we mesh well. I was like, why am I even listening to you to begin with? You're a virgin who can't drive. Oh, that was way harsh, Ty.
Gen X 90s movies started to make a big change in 1995, and you will notice the difference between the earlier 90s movies and the ones in this video in the last part of the 90s. Because as the internet started to become a part of our daily lives and new tech hit the marketplace, the youngest Gen Xers, or Zennials, became some of the first adapters, and this transition was shown on the big screen. 1995's Clueless, a modern-day adaptation of Jane Austen's Emma, was the first movie to show teenagers casually carrying cell phones for personal use. Plus, Cher had that mythical touchscreen personal computer in her closet for all of her 90s wardrobe needs, which symbolized her family's immense wealth.
But seriously, I actually have a way normal life for a teenage girl. I mean, I get up, I brush my teeth, and I pick out my school clothes.
Clueless also changed the teenage lexicon, adding memorable words and phrases like as if.
Ugh, as if.
Hello.
Hello, it was his 50th birthday.
Totally buggin'.
So I was like, totally buggin'.
And whatever to our vocabulary. Yes, whatever may have been around in the 80s, but 90s teens added the hand gesture.
Whatever. If she doesn't do the assignment, I can't do mine.
I graduated from high school in 1995, and for me, Clueless was my high school movie, just like Fast Times at Ridgemount High was for many early 80s high schoolers, which is interesting because these two movies were directed by the same person, Amy Heckerling. And of course, Clueless was our introduction to Paul Rudd and his KU hat, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And yes, Paul looked exactly the same in 1995 as he does today. It's a Gen X superpower.
Hey, James Bond. In America, we drive on the right side of the road.
I am. You tried driving in platforms.
Look, I gotta get back to school.
What class are you going to?
Actually, I'm going to a tree people meeting. We might get Marky Mark to plant a celebrity tree.
How fabulous.
What's up? Oh my god. Oh my god.
You really can't talk 1995 Gen X movies and tech without bringing up Hackers, a vibrant, over-the-top cyberpunk time capsule that portrays 1990s teens as rebellious, tech-savvy misfits who wield computers like superpowers against adult authority and corporate greed.
Hola, boys and girls. It is I, the serial killer, making my first coast-to-coast, worldwide, global television appearance. Yes, that's right. I'm here to tell you about this heinous scheme hatched from within Ellingson Mineral. But for what, you ask? World domination? Nay. Something far more tacky.
Overall, 1995 was a huge year for Gen X movies of all kinds, and I have a lot of favorites. If I talked about them all, we'd be here for days. There were great comedies, serious if not somewhat disturbing dramas, and indie movies about relationships and romance.
Hold up. My mom's in there. Oh, she about to go to work, though.
Hey, I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. 'Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Can't do this anymore, man. My head's about to explode. My whole life sucks. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. My dad just died. We just killed Bambi. I'm out here getting my ass kicked, and every time I drive down the road, I want to jerk the wheel into a goddamn bridge embankment.
We'll be in touch.
Hey, and this year's Winter Ball King is...
Not Rick. Not Rick.
Angus Bethune?
All right!
Holy sh**!
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Okay, a simple wrong would have done just fine, but
I'm watching my figure for my new boyfriend.
Ooh, boyfriend? Wow, that's news.
I'll say. What's his name, Jam? His name is George. George what? Glass. George Glass.
That's funny. I've never heard of a George Glass at our school.
That's because he's a transfer student. He came in the last week of school. He's really good looking, and he thinks I'm super cool.
Sure, Jan.
Oh my God. What happened? Yo, what happened here?
Surprise!
What?
Surprise!
You with my albums?
I organized them.
Mary, there was a stack right here. It took me a week to pull them.
But they're organized by the Dewey Decimal System, which is perfect for small collections like yours. Unlike the Library of Congress.
Small collections? Yo, there are over 1,000 albums here.
I know. It took me all day to do it, Leo. They were a mess.
What are you, my mother? They were in order.
If we were an old couple, dated for years, graduated away from all these scholastic complications, and I reached over and kissed you, you wouldn't say a word. I mean, you'd be delighted, probably. But if I was to do that now, it would be quite forward. And if I did it the first time we ever met, you probably would hit me.
What do you mean?
I just wish we were an old couple so I could do that.
We don't want you hanging around us anymore.
I didn't steal the dress. It was a mistake.
It's not the dress, it's you. We've told you 1,000 times how to do your hair, but you never listen. You never wear the right clothes. You're fat. You listen to 70s music. This is the 90s. We'll listen to the baby animals. Nirvana. You bring us down, Muriel. You embarrass us.
All right, I have an admittedly insane idea, but if I don't ask you this, it's just, it's gonna haunt me the rest of my life.
What?
I want to keep talking to you. I have no idea what your situation is, but I feel like we have some kind of connection, right?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, right. Well, great. So listen, here's the deal. This is what we should do. You should get off the train with me here in Vienna and come check out the town.
What?
Come on, it'll be fun.
Well, now, looks like we got a problem with your fee bill.
Like what?
It says here you got a partial athletic scholarship. You better go talk to your coach.
Partial? Now, it's got to be some kind of mistake. See, I'm a full scholarship student.
Well, honey, I can't help that. That's what it shows.
You sure your computer ain't broke or something?
I'm sorry, honey. I can't help you. Go get it cleared in that department.
Thank you.
Relax your royal sphincter muscle, Your Highness. The crazy machete lady offed herself and her kids, so there's no witnesses left.
What?
They're all dead. It was on the news.
You are so full of sheep excrement, it's not even funny.
I saw it on TV, so it's gotta be true, right?
Yeah, but what if that guy's head is still talking and he tells the cops everything?
Hey.
Hey, what's up? What are you doing right now?
I was just getting ready to take a bath.
Don't take a bath, come swim with us.
Hi, Darcy. Hi, Kim. Hi, Joy.
Come on, come swimming.
Right now?
Yeah, come on.
Hold on.
So that's your new girl, huh?
I hope so for now.
See what I mean? There were so many great Gen X movies from 1995. I didn't even have time to share clips of all of them. We were so spoiled, but not just with the movies themselves, also with the soundtracks.
The best things in life are free.
Arguably the best soundtrack of 1995 came from the movie Empire Records, a quintessential Gen X coming-of-age comedy drama that captured the slacker, indie, anti-corporate spirit of the mid-90s like few other films. Directed by Alan Moyle, it unfolds over one chaotic day and night at an independent record store in Delaware called Empire Records. The plot is straightforward but packed with energy. As the store faces a potential buyout by a soulless corporate chain, one employee steals the day's receipts to gamble in Atlantic City in a misguided attempt to save it, and then everything spirals. For Gen X and Zennials, Empire Records embodies the era's record store culture, where they're arguing about music, finding identity through indie and alternative scenes, and viewing the local shop as a sanctuary against the mainstream. It's earnest without being preachy, chaotic without losing heart, and full of quotable moments. Damn the man, save the empire.
Some shattered
Here
nerves,
at
but
midnight,
life goes
party
on.
on, man.
More updates.
Damn
as
the
needed.
man,
Brent
save
Patrick,
the empire.
WYNB.
As for the soundtrack, it is legitimately incredible. One of the best 90s movie soundtracks ever, perfectly encapsulating the alt-rock, indie, and power pop zeitgeist of the time. It's a killer compilation of mid-90s artists that blends dreamy, crunchy, and anthemic tracks like Gin Blossom's Till I Hear It From You, The Cranberries' Liar, A Girl Like You from Edwyn Collins. There's also the Martinis, Toad the Wet Sprocket, Better Than Ezra, Cracker, and more. Oh, and by the way, on April 8th of each year, don't forget to wish a happy Rex Manning Day to those in your life who celebrate. Oh, Rexy, you're so sexy.
What are you doing?
Finishing my game.
No. You promised me breakfast.
Breakfast? Breakfast schmeckfast. Look at the score, for God's sake. I'm only in the middle of the second and I'm winning 12-2. Breakfast come and go, Renee. Now Hartford, the Whale, hey, they only beat Vancouver once, maybe twice in a lifetime.
1995 was also the year that Kevin Smith followed up his indie darling Clerks with the stunner comedy Mallrats, starring Jeremy London, Jason Lee, Shannon Doherty, Claire Forlani, Joey Lauren Adams, Ben Affleck, and of course, Jay and Silent Bob themselves, Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith. While Clerks was raw, low-budget indie magic that was shot in black and white, Mallrats got the studio treatment, bigger budget, in color, on a real mall set, and it doubled down on the View Askew universe's signature style. Rapid-fire pop culture rants, crude humor, comic book nerdery, and lovable dirtbags trying and mostly failing to navigate life.
Everyone sees this thing except me. But today's my day. I brought a lunch and a soda, and I'm not gonna leave until I see the sailboat everyone keeps talking about.
Wow, a sailboat.
Shut up.
It's peak Gen X melees, characters who are smart but directionless, obsessed with trivia and comics, and resistant to the grow-up pressures around them. The humor is juvenile, quotable as hell, and packed with Smith's love for long conversational scenes.
I love the smell of commerce in the morning.
You're really making that last.
Waste not, want none.
What, you want to say something?
Yeah, about a million things, but I can't express myself monosyllabically enough for you to understand them all.
I love Mallrats for what it is, a fun, silly, endlessly rewatchable hangout movie that doesn't pretend to be profound. It's not as tight or groundbreaking as Clerks, and it definitely shows the growing pains of a young filmmaker stepping up to a bigger production, but that's part of its charm. It feels authentic to that era of suburban mall culture, where everything important in life happened under one roof: dating, shopping, loitering, and comic book debates.
I can't believe I'm standing here talking to you. You're responsible for the greats. Let's do the list. Spider-Man.
Guilty.
The Incredible Hulk.
Afraid so.
Oh man, this is so cool. The X-Men.
Now that you mention it.
Shit, man, you are a god.
Tell me, Brody, why did you and your girlfriend break up?
She was a pain in the ass. She wanted me to be this typical boyfriend guy. Said I was too into my own world, comics and all.
Yeah, I can relate. There was a time when it was all about comics for me.
It bombed at the box office like Empire Records, but became a massive cult favorite, especially among fans of Smith's universe. Brody is an all-time iconic slacker hero, and the movie nails the joy of aimless friendship in your early 20s. If Empire Records romanticized the indie record store as a haven for misfits, Mallrats does the same thing for the dying American mall. Another Gen X temple of consumerism that's equal parts lame and magical. The soundtrack is solid 90s alt-rock fare with bands like Bush and Weezer, but the real music in Mallrats is the dialogue. Sharp, reference-heavy, and hilarious. It's not Smith's best by any means, but it's pure comfort food for anyone who grew up in that pre-internet Mallrat era. I highly recommend it if you're in the mood for dumb, fun nostalgia with heart.
What, do you know that kid or something?
I hope his pants get caught and a bloodbath ensues.
What is with you today?
Don't get me wrong, I don't wish the kid harm, but his mother should suffer that horrific ordeal so she'll learn how to manage her child.
Sort of a harsh lesson, don't you think?
Man, there's not a year goes by, not a year, that I don't read about some escalator accident involving some bastard kid that could have been easily avoided had some parent, I don't care which one, but some parent conditioned him to fear and respect that escalator.
Bro, right here. Here's your right there. Right there. All right. All right. Play a little game. Right here. I said, do we have a problem? Huh? Oh, USSR. Now you better get your stank asses up out of here before I cause a nuclear holocaust up in here, fool.
Buckle up, Barry. Joe, you all right? Just there for a minute.
Get back!
Joe, buddy, that ain't no way to treat your friends.
My friends?
Sure. We like the way you run things here, so we wanted to keep you around.
You can talk.
Talk? We can sing. Garbage. 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 Sorry.
I can't believe you're a professional golfer. I think you should be working at the snack bar.
You better relax, Bob.
There is no way that you could have been as bad at hockey as you are at golf.
All right, let's go.
Oh! You like that, old man?
You want a piece of me?
The price is wrong, bitch.
I think you've had enough. No? Now you've had enough. Bitch.
Look, I came down just to tell you that I really just don't appreciate
I sent you
having...
the flowers.
You?
See, I like to take these walks at night, mostly. I like to look up at all the darkened windows and just wonder what people's lives are like and what they're dreaming about, you know?
There you are.
We've been looking everywhere for you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We heard the police came to your house. They came to mine, too.
Yeah, well, I didn't tell them anything.
Well, then why do you want to leave the circle? I didn't say it. You don't need to say it. You're thinking it.
Hello?
David?
Nicole, how are you?
David, my parents went out of town for a couple of days, and I'm all alone in my room.
Nicole,
Yes, David?
I promised some friends I'd help them out with something tonight.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
But Nicole?
Yeah?
I could come by afterwards. Would that be okay?
Sure. If it gets too late, I might be in bed. Okay, so just punch 1432 into the keypad and just come on in. I'll be waiting.
We live in a cynical world. A cynical world. And we work in a business of tough competitors. I love you. You complete me. And I just had...
Shut up. Just shut up. You had me at hello. You had me at hello.
1996 was the year when Gen X movies perfectly bottled our generation's mix of irony, rebellion, romantic longing, dark humor, and slacker defiance. By the mid-90s, Gen Xers were in their teens and 20s. We were skeptical of mainstream success while being shaped by grunge, hip-hop, indie scenes, and endless irony. These 1996 films reflected that vibe. Sharp satires that roasted stereotypes and pop culture, gritty dramas that dove into addiction and urban grit with raw energy, quirky comedies celebrating misfits and absurd everyday chaos, stylish romances that blended classic stories with modern edge, and horror that turned self-aware and meta, mocking the very tropes it used.
Hello?
Why don't you want to talk to me?
Who is this?
You tell me your name, I'll tell you mine.
I don't think so.
What's that noise?
Popcorn.
You making popcorn?
Uh-huh.
I only eat popcorn at the movies.
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
1996 was the year that screenwriter Kevin Williamson, a Gen Xer, and director Wes Craven revived and reinvented horror with the slasher film Scream. It gave us meta self-awareness, creepy masks, killer twists, and the line, "What's your favorite scary movie?" that still defines the era.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, come on, you know I don't watch that shit.
Why not? Too scared?
No, it's just what's the point? They're all the same. Some stupid killer stalking some big-breasted girl who can't act, who's always running up the stairs when she should be going out the front door. It's insulting.
Before Scream hit theaters in December of 96, the horror and slasher market was in a noticeable slump. The explosive 1980s boom, fueled by iconic franchises like Halloween, Friday the 13th, and A Nightmare on Elm Street, had led to severe oversaturation by the early 90s. Audiences had grown tired of formulaic entries packed with predictable kills, diminishing budgets, and increasingly ridiculous sequels that leaned into absurdity rather than scares. The genre had lost its fresh edge, viewers knew all the tropes inside and out, and the market lacked innovation or star power to pull people back into theaters. But then came Scream. It didn't just revive the slasher genre, it actually weaponized Gen X irony and meta-awareness into a cultural phenomenon.
There are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie. For instance, number 1, you can never have sex. Sex equals death. Okay? Number 2, you can never drink or do drugs. It's a sin. It's an extension of number 1. And number 3, never, ever, ever, under any circumstances say, "I'll be right back." Because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back!
Craven and Williamson brilliantly subverted horror tropes while delivering genuine tension and scares. But what I remember most about Scream is the genius marketing. Studio promos heavily featured Gen Xer Drew Barrymore as the star attraction. They plastered her face on the main theatrical poster, all of the key art, to make audiences assume that she was the lead final girl. But in reality, her character is brutally unalived in the unforgettable 10-minute opening sequence. It was a shocking twist that was kept tightly under wraps. Barrymore had actually requested the smaller role to upend expectations. She knew her star power would sell that subversion. This bold marketing move paid off massively, hooking viewers with that anything can happen vibe. It was smart, it was cheeky, and perfectly in tune with the film's self-referential spirit, cementing Scream as the ultimate 90s meta-horror that still influences the genre today.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
Romeo and Juliet was pure Gen X 90s movie magic, and I remember being absolutely blown away when I first saw it in theaters. It was a bold, electrifying reimagining that took Shakespeare's classic tragedy and injected it with this energy, this style, and angst of the mid-90s. Director Baz Luhrmann's vision was to transform Verona into the neon-drenched, gunslinging Verona Beach, where Montagues and Capulets were rival gangs in Hawaiian shirts and designer suits, dueling with pistols instead of swords, while a pulsing soundtrack of Radiohead, Garbage, The Cardigans, and Desiree blasted in the background. Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes brought explosive chemistry to the legendary star-crossed lovers, making their forbidden romance feel immediate, passionate, and tragically relatable to a generation raised on MTV, grunge, and ironic detachment. Quick side note, Natalie Portman was originally cast as Juliet, but she looked too young next to Leo, and I'm just gonna leave that right there. When Luhrmann decided to recast the role, he offered it to Sarah Michelle Gellar, but she turned it down due to scheduling conflicts. And that's when DiCaprio suggested Danes. What I love most about this adaptation of Shakespeare is that the Elizabethan dialogue remained intact, but it wasn't a dusty period drama.
But soft. What light the yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun.
Romeo. Oh, Romeo. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet.
Romeo and Juliet was chaotic, visually stunning, and unapologetically modern, blending Shakespearean tragedy with music video aesthetics and Gen X rebellion. As one reviewer put it, the best part of this adaptation is the way Luhrmann sticks so close to Shakespeare, yet manages to update the bard's play so thoroughly. For many, William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet from 1996 remains the most vibrant, emotionally resonant, and downright coolest version of the story ever put on screen.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun, for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
You got digits, baby.
Yeah, what a surprise.
What's wrong? I saw you talking to the beautiful brunette baby.
Look, she didn't like me, okay? I'm in a fool of myself.
Baby, don't talk that way.
You're so money and you don't even know it.
That's what I keep trying to tell you. So money.
Could you not mess with me right now?
Baby, we're not messing.
We're not.
Oh, Swingers. I love Swingers. For me, Swingers stands out as a true Gen X masterpiece from my college years. It's a funny, heartfelt, and endlessly quotable indie triumph, written by and starring Jon Favreau, as Mike, a struggling actor reeling from a bad breakup and trying to find his confidence again in the LA scene. Then there's Vince Vaughn, stealing scenes as his fast-talking, relentlessly optimistic wingman, Trent.
They're gonna give Daddy the Rain Man suite. Do you dig that? We're going to Vegas, Mike.
Vegas! You think we get there by midnight?
Money, we're gonna be up 500 by midnight.
Vegas!
Vegas, baby! Vegas!
Swingers was made on a shoestring budget of around $200,000 and it epitomized rogue guerrilla filmmaking. Director Doug Liman shot much of it on location in real Los Angeles nightclubs and diners, often without permits, using natural light, actual bar patrons as background, and even Favreau's real apartment and car. In Las Vegas, the crew famously hid the camera from police while filming without permission, capturing that raw, fly-on-the-wall energy that made the movie feel so authentic and alive. This scrappy, no-frills approach perfectly mirrored the characters' hustling, their insecure world.
Hi, this is Nikki. Leave a message.
Hi, Nikki. This is Mike. Could you just call me when you get in? I'm going to be up for a while, and I'd just rather speak to you in person instead of trying to fit it all into...
And at the same time, the film helped spark the mid-90s swing dance and lounge revival with its infectious soundtrack of Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, Dean Martin, and other classic crooners.
So I think about my next drink. I guess you and me and the bottle makes three tonight.
Packed with immortal lines like, "You're so money and you don't even know it," "Vegas, baby, Vegas," and the rules of 2 days after a date, Swingers remains the ultimate love letter to 90s Gen X slacker ambition and cool.
Look, there's somebody holding on the other line. I have to take this call. I really want to catch up with you, but I have to take the call. So just, I'm going to call you back when you get back into town, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Goodbye. I love you.
Hello?
Hi. Oh, you didn't have to get off the other line. I would have called you back.
No, that's okay. I wanted to talk to you.
Hey, so remember in part 1 when I said that part 2 would include the years 1995 to 1999? Well, I lied. 95 and 96 were such big years that this video is already like 37 minutes long, so I'm going to turn this whole thing into a trilogy. I'm going to end this video right here and be back as soon as I can with part 3. Yes, the actual conclusion of the most Gen X movies of the 90s. I've got some editing to do, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.
Could you take me for a funky ride? Yes, well, I'll do it.